Hello and welcome to Mad Props Throwbacks. In this one, we'll be throwing it back to some former interviews that I've done in my career for different things such as WNHU, past podcasts, past documentaries, and other stuff like that. Before we get started, follow us on Schnabel Studios on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and TikTok to see more. You can also search Schnabel Studios anywhere you get your podcasts to see Mad Props, Sketching Up, Southern Hospitality, or Off Stage. Follow us. Go look for that. Please enjoy these Mad Props throwbacks. This time around, we're going to throw it back to when I interviewed Aaron Carter with my good buddy Joe Brown and Nikki Ian Ace. He came into WNHU. This was the first ever thing to go on Charger Radio for the University of New Haven, and we had a big promotional thing. It was a really good time, so sit back and enjoy. Aaron Carter from 2014 joining me on WNHU.
What's up, guys? What's up, New Haven? We are joined here with Aaron Carter.
What's good?
Carter, how you doing?
Chilling, man. You just popped up on me. I'm trying to over here trying to fix the headphones.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, by the way, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Can you
I can't hear anything.
Testing,
It's
1 2
fine.
1 1 2 1 2.
It's all good.
Do you have it plugged
I'm
in?
not tripping.
Good,
Whatever.
we're good.
So what's good, man?
Oh no, I mean, what about you? You're on tour. What's good with you?
Oh man, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's been crazy. I mean, I just been getting back to work again, and touring again.
They can't hear it. So, first of all, you became an international superstar at such a young age. Can you explain that what that's like? Because I know I haven't done that. Obviously, these guys haven't done that. Can you explain what it was like to be such a hit so young?
It was psychotic, definitely, because it was just like we didn't know what to expect, and I started when I was 6 years old, so I've been doing it 20 years now, so it's crazy. Like when I talk to people about it, like they don't understand like what it's been like exactly for me. Like I'm not like a normal guy, I mean, I can't be a normal guy. Like, and it's all my life has been literally like just entertaining people. So I mean, I haven't known much of anything else but that. So it's been crazy for me.
It must be awesome though. It's like, you go to a place. I mean, look outside. You go to a place. Everyone just gathers to see you. Like,
what's up, everybody?
It must be so awesome. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
I always try to be the flyest kid on the block. Yeah. Y'all remember that? Don't get it twisted.
Aaron, you took an 8-year hiatus before going on the After Party tour last year, and it was so successful they had to extend the tour from 80 shows to 150 nationwide. How was it getting back on the stage? What was that feeling like, knowing that your fans are still so loyal from 8 years ago?
It was awesome, man. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, after being absent from the music industry for a period of time, I didn't know what to expect. So, and my life has been crazy. I mean, I have kind of like one of those lives where people are like, oh yeah, the typical like managers were my parents and stuff like that. So I'm like, my managers were my parents, and right before I turned 18 years old, they divorced. So my career like obviously stopped being the main focus at that time. It was for my parents, and it started becoming about my parents having their creating their new lives again away from each other. So I had to start learning the business and figuring out how everything works and the politics of it, and building tours, putting together tours, how finances, and all those things. I had to really start learning how to do on my own, and it just took me from 18 till about 25 to figure it out last year. So actually like 24, from 18 to 24, it took me that long to figure it out. So, and then I figured it out. What the heck is that?
We got some
Yeah, sorry about the beeping.
Oh, thank you.
Someone's smoking in the hallway. It's not me.
How terrible would that be? Fire alarm just went off. I'm not going to fix it. So you're a singer, you've been on TV, movies, Broadway, and you've even performed at the Macy's Day Parade. Which one was your favorite or the most fun for you?
I mean, one of the best things that happened in my career, was Michael Jackson taught me how to moonwalk. He taught me how to dance. He called me particularly to be on a song with him, a charity song called "What More Can I Give," which was a charity song that he had, kind of like "We Are the World, we are the world, we are the children." Like, you remember that song?
Yeah.
That was like a charity song that he did that raised millions of dollars for a certain, because he was a very philanthropic person. So, so anyway, he called me in to do a song with him, and it's documented. I mean, I did it with Luther Vandross, Celine Dion, Usher, Beyonce, and all those cats. And but I already knew them because I've toured with all those guys. Like, I've toured with Beyonce, I've toured with like tons of times. So, like, so it's so that was pretty cool, you know. And then it was funny because Michael, he invited me to his birthday party too, and like, I smashed his birthday cake in his face because I just don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like,
That's awesome.
you know? So it was like a weird experience. I mean, just my career and what I do, just, you know, weird stuff happens and you see it and it's like, it's just insane. I mean, but yeah, Michael Jackson, that was my, the best moment. And when he gave me his jacket and said, you know, he said that I'm the prince of, because I'm the prince of pop. That's what everyone's always called me. And Michael Jackson gave me that title when I was like 9 years old, because when I was 9 years old, I broke Michael Jackson's Guinness Book of World Records for being the youngest male singer to have 4 singles at the same time in the Billboard charts in the top 10. So, and I beat him for that, and that's when he found out about me, and then started like saying stuff. He's like, I got jackets for you. Come to Neverland.
So we heard that you were on Broadway for a couple years, and a lot of times people try to get onto Broadway to get famous, but you were already famous and you went onto Broadway. So what got you into, you know, acting?
Really, I just tried to use the Broadway situation as a platform to me, for me to be able to start touring again and working on my career, because if it wasn't for me being a singer and doing what I started off doing, I wouldn't have had those kind of opportunities initially. So.
Oh. Sorry, I'm like really listening to the answers.
Don't apologize.
Someone's starstruck.
Oh, come on. Don't call me out like that.
No, let him call you out.
Now I'm going to turn red like a tomato. Now I can't look back.
It's so funny. I say that all the time. No one ever says that.
What made you decide to join Dancing with the Stars? You know what? Come on.
Okay. Take a breath.
What made me decide to join Dancing with the Stars? That it was just a good opportunity for me to get my face out there. That's me moving around. She's like, who's moving me around? It was just Dancing with the Stars was a good opportunity for me to start rebuilding myself and in my career again, and I don't know, just kind of learn how to dance a little bit again, I guess.
What was your favorite dance?
The favorite dance that I did was the Argentine tango. So yeah, and Karina Smirnoff was my partner. So yeah.
All right, so we came up with a question last night. In
Oh,
2013,
God. What?
you had one of the biggest sports rematches of all time.
I did.
When you took on Shaq for the second time. First of all, how did that rematch come about? How did you guys set that up?
He called me.
No way.
He just called you, said,
Yeah, he just
You
called
wanted a
me.
rematch.
Yeah.
Shaq. If y'all don't know what he's talking about, he's talking about the biggest rematch because I did the song How I Beat Shaq. All right. And apparently Shaq couldn't get over the fact that a little 12-year-old beat him publicly. So, and I'm sure people always come up to him and like, hey, Shaq, you didn't tie your shoelace. And probably do that kind of stuff to him all the time. So I think he's just super annoyed with it. And
he says in the beginning, like, that was like, that's the thing that lingers with me my whole life.
exactly.
And
So Shaq, you know, Shaq hits me up and he's like, hey, I want to do I want to do a rematch. I was like, really? You want to do a rematch, huh? Sure about that? You're getting kind of old, bruh. I was like, I think your knees might be giving up on you.
how's the Aaron Carter Needs a Jet Ski Foundation?
It's great. I have 12 now.
Oh, man. Must be a couple other people in the...
No, it's great. That's hilarious.
Last thing, you're working on some new stuff. You want to tell us a little bit about your new album and new songs that you have coming out?
Yeah, so I started doing an after party tour last year, and this really incredible, you know, producer named Aaron Pierce, Grammy-nominated, award-winning, you know, producer, hit me up and was like, hey, I see what you're doing. I'd love to, I'd love to, talk about doing some stuff. And we slowly started talking about it. And then I continued doing more tours and more shows. And then we ended up getting into a partnership agreement with each other. And he did my whole project and all of the new songs that I'm doing. And he's actually in New York City right now, shopping me deals, to major record companies. And so we got a lot of good stuff happening. And I'm really excited, I feel really blessed and, to be able to get a second chance to like have a career again with my fans. I lost everything. So it's like, it's pretty exciting, and, so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about everything, and the new music is great. I mean, you guys will, if you're coming to the show tonight, you'll hear it and you'll hear what's going on and you see what I'm all about these days.
So you're performing tonight at Toad's Place at 7:30, right?
Yep. Toad's Place, as my manager hands me a phone with the note on it. And then you say it, really?
Yeah, I messed up on that.
What am I doing over here? I was kidding.
Now you have to sing tonight.
Yeah, now you have to sing tonight. Yeah,
I will
thanks,
come
Tony.
on. I'll come on with you. I don't mind.
Yeah, you're going to come on? You're going to sing I Want Candy?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
You going to try it? Yeah.
I would pay to see that.
Not Aaron Carter singing. You pay to see me sing
him
it?
too, but that would be hilarious.
It's so funny. I actually, every time I do I Want Candy, after it, I'm like, I tell everybody, I'm like, yeah, I'm still singing that in the same key. Can you believe it? Like, isn't that strange? But I don't know. Yeah, I love doing those songs. I mean, I Want Candy, Aaron's Party, Hubby
they're the
Shack. Well, it's the classics from Aaron's Party, that album. But I mean, I've had so many other singles and stuff. Like Aaron's Party is more like America's album of Aaron Carter that they know of. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, I had like three or four other albums after that. That we had great material on, so that's awesome.
I just have a quick question, Aaron. My sister's listening. She's in New Jersey right now. She's a big fan. I was wondering if you could just give her a shout out. Say, hey, Elizabeth Brown. That's all.
Hey, Elizabeth Brown. I just messed up your name on purpose. No, Elizabeth Brown. Wait, is your sister? What's your name?
My name is Joe Brown.
Oh, Joe Brown. So I thought it was gonna be like Joe Schmirkoff or something. Be like, really? So it's your sister, huh? Not really your sister, huh? So you got any girls out there? What's up?
No, just my sister.
Just your sister? Really? That's what you're. That's.
There's a lot of people out there.
Joe, what are you talking about? I thought this was all for you.
Yeah, right. This
is
all for me over here. No.
Hi, everybody. Can y'all hear me out there?
They should be. This is on Charger.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear?
Can you hear me?
I hear heads go. I see heads going.
Oh
up
no,
and
they
down.
don't hear anything.
They don't hear it. They missed a great interview.
Wait, why can't they hear it?
People are talking.
I don't know. People are supposed to.
Can't hear them.
Oh, people are talking
because the radio's over there.
it's over
so people are
in the
talking.
tent.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I should talk louder.
Start yelling.
Can you hear me now? What?
Nope.
This dude is hilarious. I don't know who this dude is, but he's the smartest guy here. Like, in front of all of these girls, hanging out. Like,
He came over
dude.
yesterday. He's my friend.
See, if I wasn't me, I would be you probably, standing in a crowd full of girls. Like,
He's like, I need to tell him that me and my mom. He was my first concert ever, and I went with just my mom.
what? That's awesome. I hear from dudes all the time that kind of story, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, I went to an Aaron Carter concert with my mom when back in like 2000, 2001.
Oh yeah, you did?
Yeah, me, my
What?
sister,
See?
my mom.
Another
yeah,
dude.
and a couple friends.
It's people's childhood.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Good catch.
What do you mean it's people's child? I'm right here. Hello.
People's
Like talking to you like it's people's childhood, and you need to get your butt on the microphone. What are you doing over here?
All right, like I meant that these people
No one
here,
can
like,
hear
they
you.
grew up listening to you.
I know, it's crazy.
Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back.
Peace.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed another Mad Props Throwback. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at Schnabel Studios. You can also find us anywhere you get your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever. Just search Schnabel Studios or search for the name of the podcast you're looking for, whether that's Mad Props, Southern Hospitality, Offstage, or Sketching Up, and you'll find it there. Thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you next time.